In this English pronunciation tutorial, you're going to learn to speak English clearly by learning the difference between the two sounds in English, or and as in wool and wool. This video was a request from Kim Soo Gil, so thank you, Kim, for the request. In the video, I'm going to break down the similarities between the two sounds. You're going to learn the differences between the two sounds. You're going to learn how to make both sounds on their own, and you're then going to learn how to put the sounds into words so you don't get confused between words where the only difference is those two sounds. It's going to be a really useful tutorial with loads of exercises for you to get value from and improve your English. Let's dive in. Hello and welcome to How to Speak English Clearly and English School Online, the channel that teaches foreign professionals how to speak English clearly so you're more confident, more valued and more professional when you're speaking English. Let's get straight into the tutorial. As you can see, I've got a beautiful skyline behind me. I've come down to Melbourne in Australia. So usually I'm filming from London, but because I'm down in Melbourne, I thought I'd get out into the city and film a video with the beautiful backdrop here behind me. Just before we get started, I would love to know where you're from and what your native language is. So comment below with what your native language is. That's going to be really, really helpful in helping me to create content that's specifically relevant to your native language, because different nationalities and different languages have different difficulties in English. So comment below your nationality and your language, and that's going to make sure that I'm giving you tons of really, really relevant content to help you speak English more clearly. Let's dive in to the lesson. So we're looking at the two sounds and or. Again, and or. So I want to start with the similarities between these two sounds. First of all, they're both English vowel sounds, okay? So when a sound is a vowel sound, it means that airflow is coming out of the mouth unrestricted. There's no tongue, there's no lips or teeth stopping the airflow coming out. The second thing, if you look at my lips, or. As you can see, my lips are in the rounded position for both vowel sounds. When we look at vowel sounds, you've got two positions, rounded and unrounded, okay? And it's very important to be aware of both differences so that you get the vowel sounds correctly. So both vowel sounds, and or, our lips are rounded. Now that is where the similarities between the two vowel sounds ends, okay? And this is from here onwards where people have difficulty telling the difference and pronouncing the difference between the two vowel sounds. So what makes these two vowel sounds different? Well, let me say them both again, and I want you to listen to the length of the vowel sounds and tell me what you notice. Or, or. Can you hear how is a short English vowel sound? Okay, it lasts the same length as me clicking my fingers. It's a short English vowel sound. Or is a long English vowel sound. The significance of this point must not be underestimated. The number one reason why people struggle with these two vowel sounds and many other pairs of vowel sounds in English is because they're not making short vowel sounds as short vowel sounds and long vowel sounds as long vowel sounds. It's so important for or to hold it as a long vowel sound. Just making this one alteration to both sounds is going to radically improve the clarity with which you're pronouncing both these sounds, okay? So or is a long English vowel sound. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I posted a video on the channel called the 2-second rule, which you should see popping up here. I highly recommend, if you haven't watched that video already, watching that video, because it shows you how to pronounce long vowel sounds correctly, so that when you're speaking and pronouncing long vowel sounds, people can understand that you're saying long vowel sounds and not incorrectly making a short English vowel sound, okay? So that should be up here. Or it's a long English vowel sound. So we now know that is short and or is long. There is one other difference that we need to know between these two vowel sounds, and that is to do with the height of the mouth. So let me say them both again and just look at my mouth, okay? Or, or, or. For put, my mouth is almost completely closed. Look, if I come close to the camera, there's not even space for me to put my little finger in my mouth because my lips are tight and together. They're a tiny bit lower in the mouth than the long English vowel sound oo, which is the vowel sound at the back of the mouth where the mouth is the closest together. It's a tiny bit lower, but my mouth is still almost completely closed, and the fact that I can't even put my finger in my mouth shows how together my lips are, okay? If we come down to or, my mouth is 3/4 of the way open, or 75% of the way open, okay? Or. The only way I can go lower in my mouth from or is if I make the long English vowel sound ah, okay? Or ah, or ah. Ah, my mouth is all the way open. Or, my mouth is 3/4 of the way open. So the difference between and or, wool and wool, is quite a lot. Look how much wider my mouth is open. Or. These two differences that I've just taught you, I would highly recommend practicing until you can go between the two of them and feel comfortable doing it. So let's just start with me going between the two of them now. We're going to do as a short vowel sound, or as a long vowel sound, and we're going to go between the two, also going between the heights in the mouth. Okay, so follow along with me. We're going to do this for about 60 seconds. Or, 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 What I'm just going to do now is put a consonant behind the sounds so you can hear how it actually sounds when the sound is combined with another consonant. So I'm going to put the T sound, t, behind both sounds, okay? Ut, ort, ut, ort, ut, ort, ut, ort, ut, ort, ut, ort. Okay? Now if I put a consonant in front of these two vowel sounds with the P sound, p, 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 we get put, port, 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 put, port. Okay? Practice with me, re-watch that bit of the video and practice along again and again and again until these two vowel sounds feel natural and you feel comfortable making both vowel sounds. Okay, I really highly recommend that you don't move on to the next part of this video until you're comfortable with going between the two sounds on their own. Okay, in the next part of the video, which we're going to look at now, we're now going to compare these sounds when they're at use within words. So what I'm going to do is give you a series of words where the only difference between the words is these vowel sounds in the middle of the word. Okay, I'm keeping the words nice and short, so it's really easy to focus on these two vowel sounds and not any other parts of the words. So let's get to it. Okay, I've written in the description below the words that you're hearing me use in this video, so you can follow along and actually see exactly what word I'm making in the correct order. Okay, I've got my notebook here that I'm going to read from, so let's go. So let's start with the P at the beginning and L at the end. I'm going to start by going sound, and the second word you hear will be the ɔ sound. Okay, pull, 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 pull. Okay, next sound is going to be actually the two sounds that Kim, who requested the video, actually requested these two words. So these are wool and wool. Wool, wool. Wool, wool. Wool, wool. Just a point, when I'm saying it with the L sound afterwards and I'm making the ɔ sound, wool, okay, I'm really feeling tension all down here. Here, there's tension, okay? English is my language. I teach pronunciation, so I'm doing this stuff all the time, and yet I am still feeling tension here. So if this sound isn't natural for you, then you should be feeling a lot of tension here, okay? If you're feeling tension, it's a good sign and not a bad sign, okay? So pair of words number 3 is going to be full and full. Full, full. Full, full. Full, full. Another note to be aware of is that when I'm saying the sound, I find it much easier and more relaxing to make the L sound afterwards. When I'm saying all, and then my tongue comes up to make the L sound, because I'm holding the long vowel sound correctly and I'm holding it or in the mouth, then when the L comes up, that's why I'm feeling the tension here in the lips, okay? So just to look at that pair of words again, full, 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 full. All right? The next one is going to be two really useful words. Could, chord. Could, chord. Could, chord. Could, chord. Now, the word could, you might be thinking, hang on, what word is he pronouncing there? The word could in English, I could film a video, we could do this together. You don't pronounce the L in it. You don't pronounce the L sound in that word at all. So it's not pronounced could or anything else like that, cowled. It's could, k-u-d, could, 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 compared to chord, 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 okay? The next two, hook, hawk, hook, hawk, hook, hawk, hook, hawk, hook, hawk, okay? I really hope you're practicing along with me and pausing the video, checking in the mirror that your lips are in the correct position, okay? What I've seen from my experience doing this is that those who follow along with me and are checking that they're doing it correct, they're the ones that make the big improvements, okay? Let's keep going. Should, another really useful word. I should film more pronunciation videos. Exactly the same. The L sound you don't pronounce. It's not should, it's should. Should, 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 should. Okay? Next. Put, port, put, port, put, port, put, port. If I put something down, I don't put it down, okay? That's another common mispronunciation. I put things down. And port, put, port, put, port, put, port. Okay, next, soot, sort, soot, sort, soot, sort, soot, sort. In the word sort, let's sort through all these things. I don't pronounce the R sound. So it's not sort or sort, okay? It's or, sort, 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 soot, sort, soot, sort, soot, sort. Okay, I'm going to give you one final one, and that's again a really super useful word that you're using all the time in your English. So let's get it pronounced correctly right here. Would. I would love to speak English clearly. You don't pronounce the L. For could, should, would, you do not pronounce the L, okay? Would, would, would. It's the same pronunciation as the wood of a tree. Okay, so now comparing the two words. Would, ward, would, ward, would, ward, would, ward, would, ward. Okay, so there you go. You've got 2 points that you need to be aware of. Short English vowel sound. Mouth is almost completely closed. Or long English vowel sound. Mouth 3/4 of the way. 3/4 of the way. Open. Or. Practice these 2 points, okay, until you feel comfortable. Just practice until you feel comfortable, okay? Next, put them into the words that we've gone through here together. Would, ward, could, chord, should, should, okay? And I promise you that if you do this until it feels comfortable and you're relaxed in doing it, it's going to make the world of difference to your English pronunciation. And what my clients are experiencing is that when they get these words that they're using every day in their English speech, when they suddenly start pronouncing them correctly, it changes everything, okay? So I really cannot highly recommend enough that you practice this exercise, practice these 2 sounds, practice the other videos on this channel, because they're all designed to help you speak English clearly so that you're more respected, come across as more professional, and ultimately have a better quality of life when you're speaking English, okay? If you found this video useful, thumbs up, like it, please do, and share it with someone that you know that could benefit. I'm sure that you've got friends or family that could benefit from speaking English clearly too. Subscribe and turn notifications on by pressing the bell for weekly English pronunciation tutorials that are designed to help you speak English clearly, and then come back next week for another English pronunciation tutorial. Comment below with what has been your most useful takeaway from this lesson, and also where you're from, what country you're from, and what your native language is. Thumbs up, do the practice, and I will see you in next week's tutorial.